You're watching the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, Ryan, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is TND. Welcome to episode 144 of the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. The magic man down there is Mr. Tom Sasso, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter. If you haven't already done so, folks, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It does us a lot of good. Another thing that's done us a lot of good is the All Elite Crate shipped. Finally, was late to the way it ships out. We've already criticized Pro Wrestling Tees shipping of stuff lately. But I mean, I know there was a holiday with Columbus Day and Indigenous People Day. I'm curious if Canadian Thanksgiving played into that at all too.
Let's blame Christopher Columbus for this. I feel like it's 100%.
It's fine with me. I got mine before everybody for the first time in ages.
Yep.
So I was very excited. It was very hard for me not to just say everything.
I'm shocked after what Tom got. But so folks, we were promised a new item in the crate, Micro Brawler related. So before we continue, if you have not gotten your All Elite Crate yet and you're still waiting for whatever reason when this comes out, we're going to spoil it right now. So the brand new item, it is Series 1 of Mystery Micro Brawler Minis. Check the unboxing video I did. Got John Moxley, Adam Cole, Sheeta, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Evil Danhausen Chase, MJF, Dr. Britt Baker Chase, Chris Jericho, Sting, and a 1-of-1 golden ultra rare metallic gold Sting.
Sure.
So folks, it happened. I got Sting. I got Sting.
You got Sting.
I got Sting.
You got Sting?
I got Sting. I got the common Sting.
I opened mine. I am an avid Lego minifigure collector. I am very good at feeling these types of bags and figuring out what's inside of it. I knew immediately that I got Danhausen. Immediately, within like 2 seconds of opening it, that I got Danhausen. But what I didn't know was I got the Danhausen Chase.
Boom!
Which is really funny because I sold the regular Chase of this. So now I have the little one. So now I kind of regret selling the regular Chase because that'd be cool to have them next to each other.
So how rare is that? I know it says on the back of
it's 1 of 100. So if you buy 100, you'll probably get it. So like I'm a big I am no longer. I was a big blind box purchaser of like Kid Robot makes these things called Dunnies, and it says it's literally a cardboard box with a foil bag. You can't see anything in it. Everything's glued shut. And like on the box, it says this one's 1 of 20. This one's 1 of 40. This one's 1 of 100. This one's question marks. This one's 1 of 250. This one's 1 of 10. So like that's not something new for me. So to explain it, I think if you buy 10, you will get a Sheeta. If you buy 10, you'll probably get a Darby Allin, or 20. You'll get a Darby
I think that's
Allin.
your odds. It's not that there are 10 because that's what I got confused on when I did the unboxing. I was like, wait, this is 1 of 10. Oh wait, they made 100 chases. Like it didn't make sense there. So I think it's 1 in 100. You get the chase.
It's the odds of getting it. Which I really like this. I will buy a couple because I can't feel them, so it's just getting shipped to me.
Yep.
Blind. I'll buy probably like 3 or 4 of these because I do want Orange Cassidy. Adam Cole would be cool. Regular Danhausen would be cool because I'm gonna probably sell this one. But like I wish it wasn't just AEW.
Yep.
But I'm assuming if these sell well, they'll do regular ones.
Well, I'm curious if they took into account the mystery brawler pack you can get on PWTs, like that, or the grab bag, whatever they call it. Because like, yeah, a lot of those are kind of like with all due respect, you know, the general population of common wrestling fans who aren't in this, you know, collection like we are, they're not looking for a Glacier or a Berserker or a Shane Douglas. You know, they want the big names. They want the Adam Coles, the John Moxley. So if they're trying to go outside of the micro brawler community to get just anybody to buy it. I think it will be. It's a good, it's a good stocking stuffer for kids. I think in
It's a
the
good ticket.
yeah, I think the PWT unboxing with Chris Castro, I think they said they're gonna probably sell these for around $9.99 a piece.
That was going to be my question. Are these going to be like available? Is this like a crate thing, or is it going to
So
be
it says
available?
on the card we got in the unboxing, it says
Which
collect
Ryan
them all.
yelled at me to read, so I read it.
Yes, Tom, you can give
General
the
onset 1027.
Yep. So
It's
yeah,
bold of Ryan Barkin to think that we can all read. Pretty bold.
I mean, it's a pretty bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, I mean, I think they're cool, but okay. I just feel like when I look at a micro brawler, which is already like a pretty small figure, I never in my mind was like, what would make this better? They just made it smaller. Just made a micro.
Well, they
micro
tried making
brawler.
it bigger and it didn't work.
Yeah, seriously, we went the opposite way of a Marty Skrull one. So
where does it end? I mean, at some point, are we going to take this one and be like, you know what? Let's shrink it down again, and
we do. Well, I just can't wait for Swoggle to be all elite, so we get the Swoggle mini brawler. Because, like I said,
if they make one smaller than this,
what's the? Is it like the same size as Swoggle, basically?
So I can't really like hold them up evenly, but like
same
so where Sting's hairline is. Wow. So where the Sting hairline is, that's where Swoggle is. So with the wee nominal. So it's like, just about the size. So Swoggle can now go eye to eye.
WWF when they would like have the minis of all the different wrestlers, the little people. I'm trying to think of the correct terms here to use.
Little people.
Like it would be like, so is it like now that version? I don't know where I'm going with this.
I love it. I think it's a really cool thing. I'd love to see them more mass made in stores so I can feel for them. I want them all because that's how I am. $10 is a fine price. I'm not mad at it. I wish it was $8, but that's me just
I'd say
me.
$5, honestly. To get me interested, I'd say $5. Yeah, I don't need to buy the same thing twice because I have this. Like,
yeah,
that's my thing. Like, if there was a Macho Man Randy Savage one or a Macho King one, I'd probably seek it out on the secondary market because my biggest problem was, and this is kind of how Margaret got into micro brawlers. I did like the grab bags and I kept getting duplicates of people I had. I'm like, this is annoying. I don't need 2 Bruiser Brodies. I think like one of my first posts when I joined the micro brawler group 2 years ago, whatever it was. Like, I've got a Bruiser Brody if anybody's looking for it for sale. And everyone's like, yeah, me too, pal. Good luck. So like, I hate having duplicates of things. Like, I don't need them. Like, I'm not one of those one in package, one let it breathe sort of thing. So that's,
I would say I just had a thought. Finish your thing.
Oh no, I was just so it's not for me. I think it's like I said, great stocking stuffer. I'm never gonna be like, come on, Pro Wrestling Tees. They're gonna make money off this. You're gonna sell out of these mystery minis at all AEW events. Guarantee it. Somebody's like, oh, what is that? $5, $10? Yeah, let's roll the dice here and have a little fun with it. So I have another thing I'd like to say about these, but Tom, I'll let you go on with your thought first.
I'm going to wait for Ryan Barkin and Coconut and Castro to list them on their whatnot as a set and see if I get them for a reasonable amount because it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's true. I'd also be curious if like they're going to start doing like how they do like the card breaks. Or like, all right, we've got a 3-pack of minis. Do you want us to open them on camera or no? So, but the thing that kind of soured me on these, like I think it's a cool concept. And I would just like to point out and I'm curious if there's differences in other ones. Nick, I pointed out to Tom before you came on. So if you look at this is the original full-size Stinger. He has like the buckles with like it's outlined in brown with the dots. On the mini, it's just a dot, no brown outline. So I'm curious if there's any other like small differences in
cost a little bit there.
The other guys. So but no, so again, so as I was saying, the thing that kind of What the hell's that, Tom?
I don't know.
Tom,
Tom is
what
bad.
is
It's
this?
raining.
What is this magic in Tom's world?
Yeah. Here we go again.
Oh boy, here we go. There's fireworks. Oh man. Well, there's this week's thumbnail. It's Katy Perry when she shoots fireworks out of her boobs.
Tom
I
is
have
a
a Katy
wizard.
Perry tattoo.
There you
But
go.
speaking of things that we love, let's move on the rest of the crate.
Well, hold on. I just want to make my point on this fine. I mean, I know I still haven't gotten my point. They hyped it up as a new micro brawler item, and it's not really that new. It's just smaller. So
It's absolutely new. I'll die on this hill. This is a new item.
I think it's,
no, it is new. But I'm just like I was expecting. Like this would have been my last guess when I exacerbated all our options.
There's a reason why Ryan Barton's a millionaire and you're not.
It's very true. Like I said, I think they are leaving money on the table, not having some sort of official display. Yeah. Just saying. I think that needs to happen. But as far as other things that disappointed me in this crate, let's talk about this Brody King autograph. that doesn't look like it exists on this autograph, but it's there on his chest. My man. I know Brody King is good friends with the fine folks at Pro Wrestling Tees. You should know how to do better signings than this. Like use a silver Sharpie or sign in the gray area, or just don't get your chest tattooed. But no, it is a cool autograph. It's a cool picture. He's a big beefy dude, and I like that. Meat.
Yeah, mine's a little bit better than yours, so
I know. I think what happened was when he got to it, they were like, this one's for Dave. And he was like, "Oh, let me just grab this black marker."
If it was me,
like,
if he
thank you so much. Exactly what happened. It got dark.
Wait, Tom, do one of each.
Oh, you're gonna break the Zoom. Just bubbles.
Just bubbles. Just a bubble. But yeah, no. Overall, these are great. I think somebody trolled me personally at Pro Wrestling Tees because I had made a comment that like. We don't need all these stupid tchotchke items. We don't need another Papa Shango makeup kit. And then guess what do we get? The Darby Allin makeup kit.
You think Darby Allin uses that exact kit? That's like the kit he uses?
No, that's definitely. It's 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure.
This is also his official skateboard too,
Sure.
That's what I kept saying was what I was hoping you were going to love, your favorite item. I saw that and I immediately said, Dave.
Oh man!
Another thing that was a disappointment in that crate. I also want to say I liked the crate. There was just 3 items for me that were a miss. This is Chris Fender.
Doesn't look like it.
Not great. Not great. Not great. Not great.
You just stick that.
Fingers are fine. I just kind of use them. This is Saraya.
It's not.
Yeah,
good.
I don't know about that one.
Not great. Not great. Not great. But you know what was great? Do you know what was great? The Acclaim shirt. I think this is so fun. This reminds me of like that early 2000s. I go to Warped Tour, and this is what I bought from a band. I think that shirt's so fun. I think blue that they chose for it is a great color. Yep. Again, their soft style shirts are untouchable.
Yep.
So I will say that. I will wear the Acclaim shirt. I will not wear the Saraya shirt. One thing that also, I'm just going through it because I can, because you did your unboxing. This was a nice item. The Bullet Club gold.
Yeah. Beautiful pin.
Beautiful. It came out really good. I'm not about guns.
Mm-hmm.
But like Bullet Club's what got me back into wrestling when I started watching it in Japan again. So that's really cool. Posters, fine. Don't care about posters, but you're getting one. I like that they did Everyone Gets a Different DVD.
Yeah, that was really cool.
2020. I was hoping that was all in, but that's fine.
I thought at first because I pulled this out and I saw All Out, and for a second I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? Did they send everybody all in?" And I just bought the damn thing. Like that's ridiculous. Yep. One thing that I saw I can't take credit for it. I saw somebody comment in a post in one of the groups because they were talking about like, "Oh, what DVD did you get?" Somebody made a point that they think that maybe Pro Wrestling Tees was sitting on a big inventory ready to sell all of these, but because of the alleged allegedly they might be going to Max for a streaming deal soon, there will not be a need for the physical media. So
Interesting.
yeah, but
what I did like that me,
I got bad blood.
baby, cause now, baby, we got bad blood.
Yeah. I am
Main event. Chris Benoit versus Kane.
Oh boy! Well, guess we're not getting any monetization off this video. Shoot.
Damn.
I mostly like this.
The more I look at it, the more I like it. I just don't like the outfit choice. Like he looks like he's in his pajamas. I wish they did what outfit the card was. Yeah. Give me the t-shirt, give me the shorts, and I would have liked that better. Yeah.
Do you think this brings
like
the value
depth of the hat
of the other Billy Gunn down now?
No, because that's still a rare commodity.
Yeah. I would gladly, if someone wants to trade, give them this for the other Billy Gunn.
That's I was honestly,
I'll
give you the acclaimed. I'll give you the full acclaimed. I'll give you daddy ass the acclaimed for the original Billy Gunn. There you go. Speaking of just to roll off topic. Well, I mean, sort of on topic with Brawler. So in my unbox video, I revealed that I got the common Sting, and something I noticed about this. It's not the American Sting on the back.
Oh,
so while you guys chit and chat, I'm gonna see because I have my deck of
the same backer as
the other retro Sting. Yeah. So shout out to Lemonhead. If you keep the cards like I do, you can use the protectors for it. So
yeah, I gotta order a couple more protectors.
Except Andre the Giant. Retro Andre does not fit in there. So
what?
I mean,
it's a bigger card.
I mean, not like Tom.
It fits in mine.
In the protector?
Yeah.
The Retro Andre doesn't in mine.
Well, okay. I got this.
Shibata.
That's pretty cool. I think that came out great.
I think I like the detail of the Japanese flag on his trunks. I think this is I know who this is. But I'm also I know who Shibata is. To anyone else, generic wrestler, right? Like,
true.
It's a basic brawler, but I mean that's Shibata. I mean they captured that who the wrestler is very well.
Yeah, it's absolutely Shibata. That is the only pre-order from like the last large chunk that I ordered because, like I said, I like Shibata. I'm a Shibata guy.
Did anybody get Jake Hager?
No, because I don't like that hat.
No, nobody likes the hat. I didn't get it either. I didn't get Shibata.
I don't like him. He can't come on the show. He's not welcome.
If they had sold that at a better time, because literally you got to remember they put that up for pre-sale like the day after he left the inner circle.
Yeah, they had to get that out.
I'm like, well, that's kind of lame.
I dropped my hair tie.
Uh-oh.
Well, my hair tie means scrunchy because I'm a cutie.
Don't mind me while I still go through this stinger.
We want to go the opposite way of the micro brawlers. We have another giant micro brawler, a brawler buddy that was announced. Oh, yeah. Another Macho Man, Pink Macho Man. This one's on a pre-order.
It is a pre-order?
Yeah, 1 week pre-order.
Okay. I was bummed when I saw it was Macho Man. Because I want one, but I don't want Macho Man. But that makes sense. I thought it was interesting that they did two machos right after each other.
So if I can interject quick, Ryan Barkin's explanation in the video that he made was because this one was limited to 200, so they did another one as a full pre-order, so anybody that can want
sold out in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, this one sold out in 20 minutes, so they're doing the pink one as a pre-order, so anybody that wants one can get one. So it'll be in pink.
Actually, very cool.
But he also said in the video that he's going to use the numbers for this pre-order to kind of get an idea of like how many of these things to order in the future.
Like what they're going to do. Yeah,
that's fair.
He also said he's sitting on 10 in the office right now.
There's Colt Cabana.
So they've got 10 in the office. Colt, Danhausen,
interesting.
Probably, yeah.
Sorry to just cut back in, but yes. So the original retro Sting has the back.
Oh, lazy.
Just throwing that out there. I got scared because I remember I had to buy that secondhand.
I didn't get that because I felt like it was more of a repaint than a new one, even though it's a little bit different, the molding and stuff. But that just further cements in my mind that I made the right choice. That even they're treating it like a repaint.
It's cool. I like the USA one. It's I'm a patriotic guy.
I just don't need both. If they would have came out in the opposite order, I would have just been like, I got the USA one. I'm fine.
Wait, can we go back to the Brawler Buddies?
Yes,
Brawler
absolutely.
Buddies.
Danhausen, Colt Cabana, Bret Hart.
Ooh, Bret Hart.
Yang.
New Jack.
No.
Bloody
Orange
Terry
Cassidy.
Funk.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange
Swoggle.
Cassidy. Cool.
The Young Bucks, a 2-pack.
I'd say the Young Bucks. I'd say Kenny. I don't think they're going to do any New Japan guys. They'll probably do the majors.
Ooh.
And that's 10 right there.
I don't think they will do the majors.
Ibushi?
I don't think they will do the majors just because I know they sell something similar.
That's true.
Or they have in the past.
If they did La Parka, that'd be sick.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't think
Sex Ferguson.
You know damn well they're going to do like fucking Shockmaster.
Well, I'll take
I
a
thought you were going to say
Shockmaster.
Sheeta.
I'll take a Shane McMahon.
Oh, God. Pre-torn
just
quads.
I'll sleep with it at
We
night.
could get Shane Helms.
Yeah.
Can't get Shane McMahon. We'll give you Shane.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
It'd be cool if they could do the Brawler Buddies for the one. Excuse me, for the brawlers that got the cease and desist. It'd be cool if like they could do an X-Pac, if they could do a Billy Gunn. It'd be cool if they could or just do the pins. I guess they must just have a full. You can't do anything in this, just because it'd be cool if you could do the pins or the stickers, something like or a
What
shirt.
about a retro Andre, like a giant one, just a huge one with a big old afro?
It's a body.
I have an idea.
Okay.
To get these in the crates.
Yeah.
You sell them with no fluff. Just the fabric. And now hear me out. In the crate is also a gift card.
I knew it.
The Build-A-Bear Works.
Yeah. There we go.
And they do an agreement with Build-A-Bear.
That's a
to
good
where
idea.
at Build-A-Bear, they get to fill up Brawler Buddies. Now, hear me out, please. If that happens, thank you. Build-A-Bear then can get Build-A-Bear exclusive Brawler Buddies.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You get a Build-A-Bear, you get a little stuffed Teddy with a pro wrestling t-shirt that you can put on it.
A Bernard the business bear.
I'll give you. Oh, there you go. There's the next Brawler Buddy. It's Bernard.
Nicholas. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I
love it. I love it.
I'll give you a yes on one condition. Build-A-Bear has to release an exclusive Harold the Puppet. What about a Harold the Puppet Brawler Buddy?
That would be amazing.
You can just never mind.
But you can just fill Harold up with stuff.
You can literally just buy Harold.
Yeah.
You can stuff him yourself.
No, it's already stuffed. You can live it. Harold was not a custom creation. Harold was very much purchased on the internet.
He was born. He was born from Harold's mother. He came from the factory.
His mother is called the Factory.
The factory, the Harold factory.
Straight to a QT Marshall and
just pumping him out.
Pumping him out. You know how when I got Harold, he had a big squeaker in his head, like a dog squeaker?
Oh my.
That had to go.
Had to go immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just see Harold the Puppet, the Christmas inflatable, and he just rises out of the ground. Oh, we've lost our damn minds again. But yeah.
But you know what we do like? Pro wrestling. And this week we had AEW Dynamite on Tuesday fighting against NXT on Tuesday. And before Dave gets into his rant, because I know he's got it, because it's Dave.
It's my rant.
I want to preface this by saying Dave posted a lot on our social medias about this. And I agree with Dave. What a cool time to be a wrestling fan. I love a good, healthy competition. I love that, this happened. And I think that, It was fun. Tony Khan needs to put down his cell phone for a little bit. That was annoying.
Yeah.
But it was really cool to get two really cool shows and to be able to watch them simultaneously. It was a little bit hard for me to watch both because I have attention things. But they both did a great job. And I want to say great work to professional wrestling, because what could have been, we're really trying and it flopped, or we're just doing our regular thing and this other company's really trying and we flopped. It was just a really good showing from both companies. I did not watch the main event of AEW because I was tired. I went to bed before that even happened. But yeah, I think that was a really cool thing. I don't want them to do it again. I think they will, but stop with the tribalism. It's not, they don't care about you. Period. They do not care about you. You are a number in their profit margin, and that is all. You're a number in their ratings. You as a person, they don't care about. It's okay to be a fan of wrestling and watch both. It's okay to not be a fan of AEW and love WWE, but you do not have to constantly criticize AEW or vice versa. I hate wrestling fans. They're so toxic. Just shut the hell up. Sit down and watch what you claim to love and enjoy it. You can criticize it. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to that. But like, just enjoy it. I hate most things. I really appreciate the couple hours a week where I can sit in front of my television, put on wrestling, and not worry about anything else. Because I'm believing that, yeah, Sami Zayn is 0% Generico. Or I'm worried that is Adam Cole actually hurt? Or I'm worried like MJF, that wasn't cool what Juice Robinson did. I didn't like that at all. And I'm like, I really like Juice right now, and I really didn't enjoy that. I love that MJF came out the next day and said he's doing something for like a stand up against hate, like anti-Jewish bullying thing. Which is awesome. MJF's becoming a gem. So I think people need to just take a load off. Be a fan. Watch both. Watch one. Don't watch the other. Just stop being so mean.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'll say this. In the community that we are in our, couple of groups that I'm a part of and you guys are a part of as well, Pro Wrestling Tees VIP, the Micro Brawler group, I think for the most part in that small bubble, there is no tribalism. We are all wrestling fans. We're weird, but we're wrestling fans. And iron sharpens iron. The reason that I said for such a long time, from 2002 to 2019, there was just WWE just sat on their laurel. They didn't have any competition. They had nothing. So now AEW comes along. It's like, okay, we got to try now. We don't have to necessarily put out WrestleMania quality, TV shows every week, but we've got to at least try. We got to get at least a WrestleMania Backlash quality. I was a very young kid when Nitro and Raw was at its peaks. And so 1998, I was 10 years old. So I pretty much just watched Raw, but so I got a real taste of it Tuesday, because like when NXT and AEW were on, I was watching AEW. Then I'd watch NXT, stream it the next day. But like I had NXT on my TV and I had AEW on my computer, and it was fun to swap back and forth. Oh, I've got to see what they're saying, and whatnot. AEW or NXT, excuse me. I think it was like 900,000 viewers to 600,000 viewers in favor of NXT. But this is the one thing that I'll say. People are like, oh, they just loaded up NXT or whatnot. They did, but they didn't with the exception of The Undertaker and like the brief cameo of Shawn Michaels, They used guys who were on Raw and SmackDown the previous episodes. They used guys who were currently there. It's not like John Cena had just come in for NXT. He's been with the company for the last 2 months. Cody is the main guy on Raw right now. So they used their own people to their advantage. I would have liked to have seen a little more integration of the two, like a main event roster versus NXT. Like, give me more main event versus NXT roster people and mix and match it up and whatnot. It was a very entertaining show. I say this: WWE is currently doing better storylines right now overall. AEW is putting on the better in-ring wrestling product. That's what I feel like AEW did. You know what? We're going to have 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, whatever it was. We're going to give you the best wrestling. Doesn't matter who we're putting in that ring. Just watch it. It's going to be the best wrestling. And NXT said, we're going to give you entertainment. We're going to give you a story to follow throughout the night. And they did. And I think most companies do that very well, you know?
Right? I was going to say, like, I think we can agree that, like, both companies, from a company standpoint, did exactly what they set out to do very well. Very well.
My only like small gripe was like, yes, there are people who are toxic, and I've done a pretty good job in my elder days of being able to just avoid the toxicity of wrestling and whatnot. Like I don't read comment sections anymore. I just don't do that. But the thing that annoyed me was Tony Khan came off like a child. And I say that, and I hate to say that, but just like he's just taking shot after shot, calling Triple H and Shawn Michaels bald asses. I'm like, dude, focus on your product. Like, it's okay, Tony. No one's going to take this away from you. It's okay. You know, and I know there have been criticism of AEW crowds and ticket sales and whatnot.
And it's valid.
And the thing that people don't realize right now is WWE has been around for over 40 years. AEW has been around for 4, whatever it is, right? Like 4.5 years they've basically been around. You know, they're competing at a high level right now, yes, but it's still a 40-year-old company versus a 5-year-old company. That's a big difference right there. You know, so like I said, it was fun to just watch back and forth. Just from a fan point, like personally, I don't know about anybody else. My week was all fucked up. Like Wednesday, I'm thinking it's Thursday. When I was at work today, we're filming on Thursday. I'm thinking it's Friday. I'm like ready to go home. Like, let's enjoy the weekend. Nope, got to go to work tomorrow. Like, yikes.
You're telling me.
Yeah. So I think it's and I'll say this. I think if anything, the head-to-head competition the night of benefited NXT because they put Cody on, they put John Cena on, they put The Undertaker on. But when you follow up next week, there is no John Cena, there is no Cody. Did you put Carmelo Hayes over enough? Did you put Trick Williams over enough? Did you put Booker T on commentary over enough? Because
honestly, it's going to be next week's ratings that matter.
Yeah.
In this competition, it's next week's ratings that matter.
Yep. They're going to see, and they're going to come back, and you're going to see Roxanne Perez, who fought Asuka in a valiant effort. You're going to see Tiffany Stratton. You're going to see Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. The people you saw on AEW, they're going to be there next week. John Cena and Cody Rhodes are not going to be there next week. So it's going to be interesting to see how they follow up. And, like I said, competition makes everything better, I feel. Tony Khan needs to stay away from Twitter because it was just like, dude, just stop. You got blown out of the water. And I don't mean that. I'm not like, yeah, WWE, wave the black and red flag. Like, no, it's not at all. I'm just stating the numbers.
But also, of course you got blown out of the water. Let's just be real. And yeah, did they fluff their roster for NXT that night? Absolutely. And I get what you're saying. It's people that were on Raw and stuff, but you got The Undertaker, whatever. They fluffed it because you were competing with them.
Yep.
And that's fine.
You got to think that there's a large. You cannot
compete with the name. I hate The Undertaker. You cannot compete with. We're gonna have The Undertaker. We're gonna hear something from Cody Rhodes. Oh goodness gracious, we're gonna have John Cena, who is, I think, bigger than Hulk Hogan ever was.
They even had LA Knight.
So
you got to think a lot of people too, had no idea that AEW was coming on Tuesday.
Yep.
You probably
That's the one thing. The way Tony Khan came off to me was, oh, why is NXT doing this? I'm like, well, dude, you're coming on to their night. Like if in my business, if a window and door company open up shop right next door, I'd be pissed at them for coming on to my night. So I'm going to do everything I can to, let people know I'm here. This is my Tuesday. That's always been my other gripe about AEW. It's just like they move around a lot. Like Collision was at a different time. And I get it. If you're going to be on TBS and TNT when they were on there, that's the risk you run because they have the NBA, they have the NHL, they have MLB playoffs, so so yeah, if you move, be prepared.
Everybody knows Tuesdays are for the broadcast anyway. There's only one show that runs Tuesdays.
That's right, baby. Every Tuesday for the last 144 weeks. Every damn Tuesday. I haven't missed.
And we have Pyro. We have Pyro.
Yeah, we have Pyro.
We have
You
Love.
can see that we really stepped the production up, at least in Times Square.
It was wild. So wild. Did we have anything else? I forget if there was anything else.
I wanted to point out, this is completely off subject.
Oh boy.
I want to talk about timeless Tony Storm real quick.
I loved it.
It's
so
amazing,
much.
right? But I seen something, our friend of the show, Garrett, commented on the Pro Wrestling Tees VIP group that they should make a timeless Tony Storm micro brawler that's grayscale like the Swoggle was, and then it should have a chase with smeared red lipstick on the chase.
Done.
Brilliant.
Done.
It's very brilliant.
Garrett.
I just want to throw that out there.
They did the Tony Storm in picture, which I'll be honest, like most of my attention, at least in the initial viewing, was towards NXT because I had it on my larger TV. But from what I saw is they did the Tony Storm in picture with silent movies, correct? Oh, excuse me. Somebody else pointed out that while John Cena was on television on NXT, when they were doing a commercial break on AEW, there was a commercial for something he was involved in. So literally John Cena was competing against himself.
Yeah.
And also
I will say John Cena is very good on the mic. They
didn't
come here to see you. Well, they can't.
They can't see me. No, my favorite was when he came out and everyone was singing his theme. So I was like, they're singing the song. They never do that. I may never leave. So but yeah, no, a fun night of wrestling on Tuesday. Don't do it all the time because it was just easier. It's easier to watch both one at a time, And again, like I said, Dynamite moving messed up my whole week. Didn't know what to do last night on Wednesday. I was like, what do I do?
I did.
So I'm like,
I was in the library
studied
until it closed, and then
you
studied more at home.
I'm telling you, Tom. I think for a future episode, you just need to quiz me and Nick. Just let's see what we can do. I think we need another. I think we should just have a trivia again. We should do another Know Your Nerd sort of thing. I think we might have to do that.
I don't want people to know me.
Jeopardy.
Well, you think you know him. So yeah, I think is that it? Do we have anything else? Anybody? Bueller? Walker?
I love you guys so much. I want to go to bed. I love Nick. Your smile is just radiant, and I appreciate it. Dave,
if I could shoot the hearts, I would shoot them at you.
Dave, you're a nice guy, and I appreciate all the work you do. I took 2 midterms today.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up. It's time to go to bed.
It is 11 o'clock at night, and I have not eaten.
It's 10:57. So before you start acting like a diva, let me take us out. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode 144 of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. If you haven't already done so, buy your pink nerd shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com/the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. All the money there goes to charity. And buy any of our other shirts. There's a lot of great ones coming your way soon. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/WNRDB. You can support the broadcast for as little as $1 a month. It really does help us out. Check us out on all the platforms, social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm sorry, not Twitter, X. The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, WNRDB, all over the place there. And like I said at the beginning of the show, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you already haven't done so. So on behalf of myself, DaveCTheVoice, the future king of the nerds, the firework himself, Mr. Tom Says Hi Sasso, and the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, this has been the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, reminding you to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone. And God bless America and Sting.
I hate Sting.